Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we're going to take a look at this 2023 BMW X3 xDrive30i. Huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this SUV for me today. Make sure you guys check out their website. That link is down in the description. The X3 that you see behind me is finished off in Alpine White with an MSRP just over $57,000. And moving on to what powers this X3, this model here has the 2-liter 4-cylinder twin-power turbo engine paired to the 8-speed automatic transmission. It pumps out 248 horsepower around 5,200 RPM and 258 pound-feet of torque as low as 1,400 RPM. That power is sent through the xDrive all-wheel drive system. This weighs in right around 4,100 pounds. It'll do 0 to 60 in 6.3 seconds with a top speed of 149 miles an hour. And it has a fuel capacity of 17.2 gallons. You'll expect to see around 21 miles per gallon in the city and 28 out on the highway. This has a wheelbase of 112.8 inches. Its overall length is 185.9. It has a width of 74.4, a height of 66 inches, and its ground clearance measures in at 7.2 inches. As we move on to the exterior styling now for this X3, let's start off with this kidney design for the grille. So it's finished off in gloss black, which is a great complement against this white. It has all the vertical slats along with the active grille shutters, so the back ends will open up just to provide more aerodynamics for this engine. This model even has the adaptive LED headlights along with the LED turn signals and LED DRLs. Now in the lower section, there's more gloss black along with the parking sensors. There's even cutouts in the far ends of the bumper to provide even more aerodynamics, making this a very fuel efficient SUV. And there's great lines running down the hood just to tie in nicely, give it more of that sporty look. Now as we make our way to the side, this has a set of 20-inch wheels. They're 8 inches wide up front, 9.5 inches in the rear, with a multi-spoke design, two-tone finish. This even has the M Sport brakes finished off in blue, which is a nice touch. There's a gloss black trim piece just behind that tire, and this model has the optional carbon fiber mirror caps along with the integrated turn signal just underneath that. This has a full moonroof. The roof racks are finished off in gloss black, which ties in nicely with all the window trim. And there's nice lines that run down the side. There's one just at the height of the door handles along with that lower side skirt just to give it more of that sporty appearance from the front end, tying it in nicely with the side, and the rest of the lines work very nicely for this SUV. Now as we make our way to the rear, this has a body colored spoiler with the integrated third brake light. The lower section is in gloss black to match in nicely with the rear glass. Wiper blade is in the lower section to provide better visibility for the driver. Now this has a backup camera with all the parking sensors, even LED taillights, which have a great design, a very unique housing, which gives it a great look. This also has a power liftgate. The dual exhaust is on both sides with more of that gloss black and a few fins right in the middle of that diffuser. And when properly equipped, this can tow up to around 4,400 pounds, which is very, very adequate for the size of this SUV. Now with the exterior wrapped up, let's make our way to the cargo space. I can use the button up underneath or the one on the key fob. And with that open, there is a lot of room for this smaller size SUV from BMW. You can place a lot of items. There's a cargo net on this driver's side, a little bit of an indentation over on that passenger side. There's even some hooks and a 12 volt. And you can fold these back seats down to provide this with a lot more interior and usable space. And then underneath the floor, if I open this up, there's a little bit of storage. It's mainly for that cargo cover that you can take out and store if you need to, or you can use this for smaller items. So it's nice to have that. And then with the power liftgate, you can lock and close the vehicle. The one on the left side will just close it if you need to do that. And before we make our way to the back seats, this does have remote start. In order to activate that, all you need to do is triple tap on the lock button and it will automatically start up. We'll get some exhaust clips here in just a second. If you want to shut it off for whatever reason, simply just triple tap that lock button again. So it's nice that it has that option. And as we move on to these back seats, the interior has a nice design to it with the tan leather, complements the white very nicely. You can also use that door handle to lock and unlock these back seats. There's a nice brushed trim piece surrounding the release handle along with the X badge, more brushed aluminum on the window control, and a little bit of storage space in the lower section of that door. This also has a 16 speaker audio sound system. And making our way into these back seats, beautiful design for the leather. I am 5'10", I have plenty of room with the front seat set at my height for my feet and my legs. There's also a storage net behind both front seats. Right in the middle are 2 air vents along with the AC controls, so there's temperature and where you'd like the air to go, and 2 USB-C so that way you can charge electronics. Now, as far as headroom goes, I have around 2 or 3 inches above my head. So for the smaller size SUV, it's actually very practical, and they even recline too, giving you a lot of practicality and comfort for your backseat passengers. Now, right in the middle, there is the armrest. So if I pull on this tab, there are 2 cup holders along with the armrest if you need to use those. And these back seats have a 40-20-40 split, so you can move down just the middle section if you need some access into the back and you have a passenger on both sides. Now, taking a look at visibility, definitely a lot of glass, so it provides your backseat passengers with a lot of light. This has the full moonroof, so the grab handles and the dome lights are on the sides, but definitely a nice place to be for this smaller size SUV. As we move on to the front seats now, the door panels finish off just like the rears. However, there's all of the window controls, side mirror adjustments. These are power folding side mirrors. There's the liftgate release, the memory seating adjustments, and more storage space in that door. There's also the M badge down on the door sill, and these are automatic seats, so they have a nice design to them. The front section of the seat, however, is actually manual, so if I pull on that tab, you can further adjust that if you need a little bit more comfort for your legs. And it is easy to enter this SUV. The door sill is quite low, so you can easily get in and out. Now, the steering wheel is completely covered in solid black leather, and it's also the M Sport steering wheel, so that badge is down below. It's heated too. On this left side is all the cruise control adjustments. Right side is volume and tuning for the radio, along with Bluetooth voice commands. This even has steering wheel mounted paddle shifters finished off in brushed aluminum. Now let's fire this back up. With my foot on the brake, that button is down below, and we can bring this X3 back to life. And looking at this digital gauge cluster, on the left side is the fuel gauge and miles per hour. On the right side is the tach and the engine temperature. The navigation map there always appears right in the middle, which is great to see. And then within the tach, you can go through a lot more information using that button over on the top of the turn signal stalk. So currently it's showing the drive mode along with what gear the vehicle's in. You can pull up the average miles per gallon, even look at some more of this data information, and pull up live readouts for the horsepower and the torque. So if I give the vehicle some gas, you can see those adjust. I can pull up the G-force meter, look at music. Now over on the left side is all the headlight adjustments, parking lights. There's even a little bit of storage if you want to place some smaller items. There's more brush trim surrounding one air vent. And then as we move on to the center screen, this is a touchscreen system. We are on the home screen right now where it shows navigation along with music and phone. If I swipe over, there's some more data information, the compass, any traffic information, and the date and the time. Now over on this left side is all of the presets. So you have shortcuts to get into your music. You can go into your phone when you have that paired to go through all that info, along with the navigation so you can put in those destinations. Now under car, there's a lot more info. On this left side, if I go all the way up to driving information, you can even pull up these sport displays. So if you want to get a little bit of sporty driving in your X3, you can monitor all of this information. You can also use the dial down below to further scroll through this. So we have that rotary dial along with shortcuts here on the top, along with back and an option button. So if I scroll over to X view, now you can look at all of this additional information. And then if I go all the way to energy flow, you can monitor that too. And then if I scroll down one more, we can go over to the settings now, where you can go through the interior lighting, the climate controls, go to the displays, your driver assistance, even the different driving modes. This model has sport and eco. And then there's some general information just depending on how you'd like to set this up. And then if we go back to home, the last one is for apps, where this does have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and some other icons just depending on what you'd like to use. Now below that, there's more of that brush trim surrounding all the air vents and all the AC controls. Just above this LCD screen, there is a shortcut to the intelligent safety. So this has forward collision along with lane departure, steering intervention, and the active blind spot. And then with the small LCD screen, you can see the fan speed along with the temperature for the dual zone and where you'd like the air to go. This even has heated seats, there's more AC controls and the defrosters. And then just below that is power and volume for the radio, all of the presets and tuning. There's some more piano black. And then below that is an X3 badge finished off in brushed aluminum and a little bit of hidden storage along with a USB and a place you could put the key fob if you need to. There are 2 cup holders and the 12 volt. You can even close that too if you need to. So that gives it a really nice look. And then we have all those controls for the infotainment system with the shifter to the left of that. So with my foot on the brake, the release is on this left side. If I push it forwards, that is for reverse, where you can hear these sensors going off right now. You can have these sensors viewed just if you'd like to see those. And then we have the backup camera with the guidelines and the sensors. And then I can go into drive, pop it over into the manual settings, so that way you can use these steering wheel mounted shifters. And then park is on the back side. If you are in the manual setting, it will automatically go back. Now over on this left side is traction control along with those parking sensors. There's the engine start stop feature and a few different driving modes. So if I go to sport mode right now, there's standard and plus along with individual. There's also comfort, which only has one. And then Eco Pro has a few different modes too, just depending on how you'd like to drive this. There's a downhill assist control, the auto hold assist, even the electronic parking brake. And then right in the middle is the leather wrapped armrest. If I open this up, there's a good amount of storage along with some auxiliaries so you can charge electronics if you need to. And then the glove box has plenty of room for all of that information. Now we'll take another look at this interior. It's a great color contrast against this exterior white. Like I mentioned earlier, this does have the full moonroof. So that will open up all the way to the backseat headrest, providing a lot of light for this interior. You can further use that button to open up the sunroof itself, and the dome lights are on both sides. So now as we get behind the wheel of this 2023 BMW X3, I love the packaging for the size of this SUV with the amount of interior space that it has to offer, the amount of room for your backseat passengers, and even some of the towing characteristics and the performance that you can get on this size SUV. Now in the X3 that we're in right now, we do have the smaller engine, so it's the 2-liter like I mentioned earlier, but we still have sporty characteristics, which I do love. So with it in sport mode, I'm gonna downshift as we come around this turn, and with the brakes and the suspension, it handles well. I will say it's not the quickest out of the turns. This is not the performance-oriented X3, so I love the fact that if you want this size and you want more power, you can go up to the M40i if you'd like to. So with this smaller 2-liter engine, you still get a great amount of power. You get the sizing for this X3, and you get a little bit better MPG. So you can get this package if that is what you're looking for. Honestly, I am looking at getting an X3 or an X5 in the next few years. If I got the X3, I would go with the M40i because I want that performance out of my SUV, but it's also going to ride and drive very comfortably. This is a quiet vehicle, so it would absolutely make for a great daily driver. It gives you all these features that you're looking for without going overboard, keeping that price point low. So we are going to do one more acceleration again from second gear to test this acceleration. And like I said, don't expect it to be quick, but it still can get up and move. You're not struggling for the power out of this model. So that of course is great to see. It's not underpowered by any means. And as far as visibility goes, it's actually pretty easy to see all around. That pillar in the back is not as bulky as it looks from the outside. So from the inside, we have that large window behind the backseat passengers. I can easily see over my left shoulder. And then as we switch over to the POV angle, you can see what it's like to be behind the wheel of this X3. I'm gonna pop it into the manual setting. I have had it in sport mode pretty much the majority of this drive. It gives you better throttle response, and with a slight acceleration like that, we're up to speed. So like I mentioned earlier, I have no issues with the smaller size engine. It's also very quiet. Hopefully you can tell from this angle, like I've already mentioned too. And I love all the technology. It doesn't go overboard for this particular model, so it gives you everything that you need. And it's just a nice place to be. So we'll give it one last acceleration for today's video in Sport Plus. And we are up to speed with a mild acceleration. So again, I love this X3 platform because it's on the smaller end. It's not the smallest BMW SUV, but for the sizing, if you're not looking for a large SUV, but you want one that is still capable of holding backseat passengers and putting in a lot of cargo, this doesn't have that sport or fastback style design to it like the X2 does. So it does give you a little bit more interior cargo in the back if you have some taller items. So just different designs, different design elements that you're looking for depending on how you are using your vehicle. You have a lot of different options from BMW, including this X3. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this 2023 BMW X3 xDrive30i. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this SUV for me today. Make sure you check out their website. That info is down in the description. And if you enjoyed today's review, give it a huge thumbs up. Consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.